This is the third video I've made of this Jaeger engine. Today is July the 5th, 2026. Done a little bit more research on it. Found out as much information is available. But this is a Jaeger engine made by Hercules Engine Company, Evansville, Indiana. It's a 2.5 horsepower Model E. It's got that on the serial number tag here. And the serial number is 81988. So that dates it to 1916. But it's kind of confusing because I believe this has been converted to the Waco magneto. This would originally had a Webster magneto and an igniter. The igniter would go here rather than a spark plug, and had a Webster magneto mounted on there. Jaeger engines never had a crank guard. There was always an open crankshaft. These are used on a cement mixer made by the Jaeger Company in Columbus, Ohio. This engine is fitted with a flat belt, and it would normally have a gear sprocket or a chain sprocket on the crankshaft to run the cement mixer. The early Model E engines had a counterweight on the flywheel. This engine has a cutout on the flywheel for the counterbalance to balance the engine. This occurred sometime in 1916, according to the research I've done. This magneto, I believe, is an upgrade, but if you move this lever up here to retard the spark to start the engine, the timing is way too late. It fires about bottom dead center. So I'm thinking that this retrofit works, but not exactly right. This engine runs pretty well. You can see I've got the choke about 3/4 closed because the intake valve and the exhaust valve, the guides are worn and the valve itself is worn. So what happens is too much air is drawn in past the intake valve stem. So you have to run this choke plate about half shut or 3/4 shut for the engine to run. This could be corrected by new guides, new valves, regrind the seats, but I'm not sure this engine's going to have that happen to it. It depends on what this young fellow wants to do with this engine. It runs pretty good. I got it where about one pull and it'll start. There's a priming cup right above the spark plug. You put about ounce and a half of gasoline in there and let that run into the cylinder. One pull it's been starting pretty good. So that's where we're at with this engine. This muffler looks plenty big for this engine, but that may be correct. It's kind of a mystery engine. You know, I'm pretty sure it was built in 1916, but had some upgrades over the years. It's a nice engine, nothing wrong with it. Been kind of a fun project. If anybody has any more information on this engine, please add it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. That's all for today.